Hello once again. Hello once again. Fuck, they're trying to stop me from making you the recording that shows that they have been fucking me up. So I'm gonna put this in the motherfucking loudspeakers. This is the recording. This is the recording of when I went to the hospital to check this tooth filling here that I didn't ask. I don't put tooth fillings because my mother used to put tooth fillings, and when they go wrong, they hurt a lot. And these fillings that they put me is amalgam, mercury, and it's dissolving from 6 days when they put. They put 2 days, and on the third day, it's dissolving from 6 days when they put. They put 2 days, and on the third day, I noticed that they put fillings on my tooth. And I have a piece of my tooth here in my pocket. Piece of my tooth. Proof that they broke my tooth. Can you see that little bump there? This is my tooth.
Posso entrar? Posso entrar? Aqui você não está posso entrar? Não, estou ocupado. Mas não é só uma consulta. Eu tenho que ir logo para a vida e voltar. Ok, vou esperar.
The piece of my tooth. The piece of my tooth. Can you hear the recording? You have to adjust the audio to listen to the death threats they are telling me. The piece of my tooth. This big is how much the roof of my tooth was off. This big. So there was a huge hole in my tooth. And when I woke up 6 days ago, there was fillings that I didn't put. Amalgam fillings. Because I put this alcohol in it to try and see if I could heal the pain, because I was feeling pain there. And I noticed that the needle, this needle here, the green stuff, if I drop the phone, Google is gonna destroy this video. This needle here, this needle with this syringe to put the alcohol directly into my wound. And I'm putting the needle, I noticed that it's not going in because there's a wall there. That's why I knew there was a fillings there. And I don't put fillings because they hurt when they come out. My mother used to do that and they hurt. So I was gonna remove the teeth. But there is 3 roots of 3 teeth malformation that are entangled each other. So they just put that thing there. And the doctor, as you are hearing in the recording, told me to go and do an x-ray before they can do anything about that tooth and the tooth at the bottom here, which has caries. Just watch my videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. And by the way, please help me out, because YouTube from United Nations and the Japanese and Chinese government are blocking my videos. Even on this phone, the other phone is that one day, BQ Aquarius Plus. This is the phone that I used to do my live video recordings. But they did something like they do to my computers, this computer that became useless. I don't even use it anymore. I used to make my videos and my sounding there. I don't even use it anymore. I used to use it as surveillance, as you can see, to surveil the whole room so that when I'm asleep, when they come into the room, I can actually record them. Listen.
Boa tarde, doutor. Sim, sim. Como disse da última vez, fui para lá para o médico uma vida fazer a consulta, mas infelizmente o peito estava simplesmente doente. Eu ainda não consegui arranjar os valores para fazer essa consulta. Não posso não.
Eu queria saber se parece que não faz
Enxarope de 200 gramas, tá bom? Se estiver com o líquido de 500 vezes por ano, né? Enxarope de 200 gramas.
E a doutora, eu vim a fazer isso, né? Com a consultora de estruturas do médico Boa Vida. Né? Exato. Mas apareceu uma outra situação muito esquisita, né? Qual é a situação? Há 2 dias ou 3 dias atrás, eu acordei e estava a desmaiar. Estava a sentir umas pequenas dores na boca naqueles dias, né? E naquela noite. E estava a sentir envenenado, estava a sentir assim, um sabor até da minha boca que, quer dizer, eu já tirei dente antes e não me lembrava que era aquilo. Então, só se aquela ser envenenada, eu estava sentindo muito fraco, porque esses outros medicamentos da coisa não se engolem. É anestesia, é por isso que estou aqui. O dente já está fechado.
O dente já fechou.
Eu ontem, hoje de manhã, estava sentindo essa dor que estou a sentir agora, de infecção. Hoje vou fazer de novo um tratamento. Álcool, antibióticos e paracetamol. É o que eu estava fazendo. Quando eu vim para aqui naquele dia, para poder parar as dores, é que eu peguei álcool líquido, aquele de sanitário, feira de fora, e comecei a despejar e a despejar para queimar a folha. Líquido, 96 vezes. Acho que ele era a farmácia. Não, mas já está fechado. Com massa. Não, é que eu vim perguntar à doutora, é normal o meu dente estar fechado com massa e eu não saber?
Não.
A doutora não pode saber se está bem feito.
Tem que se está bem feito, como quem fez.
Aí é que eu vim falar com a doutora. Quem é que me fez?
Para mim ver também se está fechado, mas eu tenho que ver se achas.
Não é só ver se está fechado, não. Porque eu até meter a agulha, comprei uma seringa para poder meter a agulha. Mas está fechado como eu queria meter no buraco. Porque estava aberto há 2 dias atrás. E
Então não pode agulha.
não é meter a agulha, é que com a agulha largar com conta dropas ou gotas, né? Drops é em inglês, quer dizer que gotas. Conta gotas e metê-la diretamente dentro da cavidade. De álcool, em vez de meter o álcool, seja aquilo estava a me queimar a língua, aquilo que estava a queimar com a língua, toda queimada, a boca toda queimada.
Mas se já sabes que isso é invadido, o que é que fazes?
Porque aquilo é que me salvou da massiva dor que eu estava a ter. Então, antes vou ter que fazer tratamento para desinfetar a ferida para coisa. Agora fujou o dente. Tem ferida.
Ainda tem ferida.
Doutora, mas agora está fechado. Tem massa lá. E dentro ficou cinzento pela massa. Eu ontem de noite disse para vamos fazer tratamento. Eu aí para fazer tratamento. Eu para fazer tratamento. Doutora, para fazer o tratamento, comecei a chupar o dedo, comecei a sentir aquele sabor, eu comecei a ficar fraco porque estava me envenenado. Meti a língua lá no dente, nunca mais meti a língua. Nunca mais meti a língua. E senti que aquilo estava fechado. Peguei na agulha e comecei a ficar aquilo na parede, onde tinha um buraco. Quem é que me fechou a boca? São outras coisas do dinheiro para coisa. Não, quem me fechou? E por quê? Eu agradeço muito isso. Eu só vim aqui por uma questão de... Está bem tratado.
Agora nem sabe.
Não. Espera, eu vou perguntar. Se responder essa pergunta, se responder essa pergunta, vou lhe falar. Se responder essa pergunta, vou lhe falar. Não. Se a doutora responder isso, vou lhe dizer o que eu estou aqui. Tá bom, você é doutora. O dedo está preto, O dente está preto e as outras cavidades estão esburacadas. Eu estou com um caso na polícia que está sendo examinado na minha casa e até porque você entrou a partir, alguém tem a partir. Quando eu comecei a vir aqui para fazer o tratamento, então essa mesma pessoa que fechou e meteu lá veneno dentro do que ele fechou. Você não está a sentir fraco esses últimos dias, esses últimos 2, 3 dias. Porque você não tem como doutora, esses 2 medicamentos você não deve engolir. E a pessoa começou a dizer aquelas 0 horas, 1 hora da manhã, e a pessoa agora está aqui a andar a coisa a passar mal. Como é que você começar a chupar esse dedo para fazer o medicamento? Começar a sentir o mesmo efeito? Eu nem fui fazer o raio-x, até fui numa primeira prova da minha moto, testar a minha moto, porque também estragaram nessa coisa, por coisa que eu ia fazer a consulta, o raio-x, né? E o dedo apareceu assim, a moto apareceu estragada. Amém, muita coincidência. Ali dentro também, doutora.
Senta sobre
isso é parte de um crime que está acontecendo comigo. Que provavelmente na polícia que está dizendo que não acontece na vida, eu me fatiga eu mesmo. Quem é que me curou dele? É por isso que eu estou aqui. A única coisa é doutora, é só para provar isso, para Deus que fez isso. Porque não faz, doutora.
Claro, eu não fiz nada. Mas está bem feito.
Você não sabe o que está lá dentro. Quem fizeram por essa
Para fazer, tens que fazer um raio-x.
Doutora,
Vai só.
antes de vir aqui falar consigo, eu também acima, eu falei com um pai grande senhor da Zona Angol, dá só dinheiro para vir até aqui. Ele que mandou um vendedor. Me partiram, entrou um pedaço de dentro lá no bico que eu guardei. Me fizeram essa coisa. Quando eu comecei a ver no estudo público, para fazer os comentários, ele vai fazer sozinho. Então, eu parece que ele vai dizer que ele fez tudo sozinho. Então, ele foi convir aqui. Por que eu não pedi para fazer isso? Não pedi para fazer isso. Se é 5 mil coisas, eu podia arranjar só taxista, eu podia arranjar 5 mil coisas e fazer as coisas. Aliás, se eu não arranjei 5 mil coisas para ir na minha convida coisa, não ia estava tão bloqueio como estragar a minha multa. Por eu não conseguir pagar a consulta lá. Sabe que eu estou tentando pagar alguma coisa em casa, eu tenho carro lá, gasolina do carro, gasolina da coisa. Meu carro está aí, eu sou eu está leve. Não sou chequente de taxistas, porque eu sou taxista. E para conseguir isso, não pai da só não vou. Eu vivo no condomínio que a gente não está na tona, mas já eu estou. E moro uma filha que a gente na polícia que estragou a minha moto. E a polícia vai dizer que me entra no meu quarto, assim, que é a polícia assassina. Vocês não, foram um descorpo deles. Está vendo? Aí quem que curou dentro? Jeová, Deus, Jesus Cristo, ele não ajuda ninguém, quem que o Botinha está morrendo, não ajuda ninguém. Está vendo? Muito obrigado, doutor, muito obrigado. A gente pensa só inteligente. Aleluia. Como vocês viram, 13 minutos e 40 segundos. Estou a sair agora do hospital municipal da Samba com a minha doutora, minha dentista, que me viu a primeira vez que mandou ir no médico Boa Vida fazer raio-x. Aí eu não fiz raio-x no médico Boa Vida. A doutora me meteu um algodão na boca. E ela falou que fizemos uma operação no meu dente, sem autorização, ninguém pediu essa merda. Então tá ali, ela me foder no cu e ela entrar no meu filho da puta do quarto de noite quando eu estou a dormir.
Yeah, as you saw it, that was the recording that proves that the doctor that was looking after me for my tooth, was surprised that I had feelings in my tooth when she said, I will not do you a fucking operation or not operation. I'm not gonna treat you unless you give me an x-ray of these 3 teeth zones that you have a problem with the roots. And before I went to America Boa Vida to do I went to America Boa Vida, I asked what's the price to do the x-ray of the tooth. They told me it's 5,250 kwanzas. I didn't have, but 5,250 kwanzas is very cheap money. And you owes me 40,000 kwanzas or 44,000 kwanzas or 46,000 kwanzas. Doesn't want to pay my money. My family members do that. They sabotage me economically. They destroy my car. They destroy my bike. My new bike that was working, that you saw in the internet. You go into my WhatsApp, you see my bike. Go into my YouTube, you see my bike. You see me switching on my bike using the car. Using the car battery. You see my bike when I'm riding my bike. You see it. And they destroyed my bike. They destroyed my bike. In fact, there's a video there of me in America, was the hospital that I was supposed to do an x-ray. Another public hospital. In a fucking African country. That one that I showed you in the map. When my father is king of the fucking... You know OPEP? My father works at OPEP here in Angola. He's one of the kings of fucking OPEP in Angola. Sonangol. The company of the whore princess called Isabel dos Santos. Prince Musaman Musabilam from Saudi Arabia. The woman version in Angola, Isabel dos Santos. Daughter of the ex-president of Angola. And the Chinese and the Japanese, whoever the fuck they are destroying my communications. Some of them are Russians because they got Russian hacking tools, Like, for example, this computer here, I don't even use it anymore. I don't even use this computer anymore. The damn fucking thing works by itself, like Dark Widow virus, the French virus, that the guy is seeing what you see and is playing with this mouse and etc. and you cannot access your computer. The guy is accessing from the other side. I have a 8 megabytes, 21 megabytes internet given by TV Cabo from Visabera, internet provider. But they only gave me that internet at a cheap price and very, very fast so that I can control my YouTube channel contents, that they only showed me a lot of pedophilia, and now I cannot do live streaming because this is another phone. I will show you that phone that I was using, that phone there that you see, the phone there, that phone there, that thing, the purple thing there, it's a phone, this thing here. This phone here is where I used to receive my calls, and my WhatsApp, my Facebook, because this is a small phone. You can see by the picture, the graphics of the camera, the pixels. This is a small phone. This is a cheap phone. If that one breaks, but they destroyed the communication of that phone so that I cannot make calls on it. Because I used to record the calls on a voice recorder. And then they destroyed the YouTube live streaming on that phone. So I cannot live stream on that phone. And you can see why they come into my room. You see, I'm an electronics and electricians technician. And I'm a curious person, self-educated. So I've been experimenting with this stuff to make a new type of tap and gardening holes and irrigation and showers. Community showers. Because here in Africa this is very needed. General Electric already stole me a dam, an electric generator plant that now does 52 million watts. When I was prototyping with 2 million. Why? Because I was using the electrical generating part of a wind turbine to be moved and swindled with the gears, but with a vapor, like a vapor arm of the train, like choo choo chuka. That train, vapor train, combustion train, vapor train. Coal vapor combustion train. Yeah, the vapor was gonna move the gears, and the vapor was gonna be produced by alternative energy, biodiesel, poop, cocoa, caca, feces. You make methane gas with it. The same methane gas that Paris Accord does not want you to have. The same methane gas can make diesel fuel and gas. You do either gas or methane, and the General Electric's version uses diesel. Biodiesel. So they stole it from me. With more money, they made the machine bigger. And now they're making 52 million watts. And it's not bigger. The machine is not bigger. It's just they make quinks and quinks that I could not do it because I could not never put the machine together. I mean, do you have $2 million to buy a fucking wind turbine of 2 million watts? I don't. I don't. That's why they could, because they own this shit and they built it and they stole my machine. The United Nations headquarters is behind this wall here. If you get out of this wall, just go up in the room out here, you'll see the United Nations headquarters. It's not labeled. A general of Angola slipped this information to me. He whistleblowed this information to me because he knew me. He knew my plight. And he like casually trying to act like, is here where the United Nations is? I'm like, no, it's in the city. No, he's like, no, it's here. I know. He said, they told me to come here. I said, no. And I'm like, oh, you're trying to tell me the United Nations is here? Because that's when, 6 months ago, I was feeling a lot of drugs being put in me and being mercury poisoned. That's when it started. That's when the woman, Eliane Magalhães, approached me, the same woman who approached the Angolan singer, and also a person who's going to be killed, Brigadeiro Despacote, which José Eduardo dos Santos tried and killed, but killed some other musician called Sibane. You need to get this, and you'll see how factual my information is, and how factual all that is happening is. Brigadeiro Despacote. He was singing about the 27th of May, 1977, the same date that the president of Angola, João Lourenço, did not want to listen to a poem in Portugal when he was doing a press interview, and he didn't want to listen about because he was there. Him and the old president, they were there. They killed 77,000 people of the same party, just like the Chinese Communist Party government. He was there. Him and the Cubans and the fucking Portuguese, they killed 77,000 people. Intellectuals, people of intelligence, high intelligence, studying Cuba, Russia, and all these other fucking countries. They were killed. That's why this country is in ruin. Nito Alves. Search that name. From MPLA government. Nito Alves. Comandante Nito Alves. 27th of May, 1977, the massacre. Thank you very much. And just remember, YouTube, if I don't make no more videos, YouTube is participating in killing me. And the Chinese here in Angola, and the Japanese, and the United Nations are trying to kill me. They are drugging me, and they put a feelings on me that is decaying. In 6 days, it's fully almost over now of decay. And it's mercury poison. It's poisoning me. And this morning I woke up with a lot of things. They've been taking bone marrow from me to heal this neighbor here, this neighbor behind this wall. Because she has problem with the bones. She's 76 years old and her bones are brittling. So they take bone marrow. How did I know that? I remember one episode of CSI where one kid needed to give bone marrow to his brother. And they gave him like a fork with 6 needles that they put in his bone, and then they extract the marrow, and then they take out and put it again and again, like they were stabbing him. And that's the sensation I feel when I wake up. Like there was 6 needles in here, in the top of my arm, like here. Like if they dig this, it's like they fucking digged it. It took me some time until today that I figured out that's bone marrow extraction. Bone marrow extraction. Before they used to destroy this part of my feet. This part here of my feet. This is my feet. This is the feet. This part here of my feet. They used to break something there in the bone, and I used to walk unbalanced. Now the veins. Look at the veins. I got a lot of vein videos. It's not showing no more. But look at the veins. It's not showing no more. It's just. Can you see this one? Yeah. They've been killing me and poisoning me. By the way, if you pray to God, let me give you something that I cannot give you, because that's why one of the reasons also they take out my YouTube live stream. God is our worst enemy. Search the Nephilims, then do the reptilians, then read the book of Enoch. That's when your head will start seeing these guys more often. You'll start seeing them in the streets. Not that you're going to see transformation. No, you won't see that. But through their behavior, you're going to see this guy is psychologically mad. A psychotic liar. A psychotic denial of his own actions. Those are the main traits of these people, of these things. And you can even see this on television. Whether it be a media anchor or the politician being interviewed. Or the perpetrator of the crime if it is a celebrity. He will lie like shit. And he will even make it look like what he did is actually something sane. While at the same time condemning somebody who actually did exactly or smaller than him. That's my father, Manuel Tomás José. When I told him, confronted him that this feeling proves that people been getting into my room, raping me and poisoning me and destroying my equipment and destroying my thing, like my little brother, Annie Walter Rodriguez Beach, destroyed my bike. He went totally on denial and threatening me. And trying to psychologically say I'm incapable psychologically. That's the guy who bypasses a YouTube Google blockade to do a live stream. Is a madman to you? Hell no. And my hair is style, because black people don't need to shave their fucking head. I don't need no one to fucking tell me how to be black. And my beard, I love it. I love it. I don't work for nobody, so I don't have to fucking present myself to fucking nobody, especially when I'm economically castrated and sabotaged. This shows the plight that I am in, the fucked up life I live. Now they are breaking my teeth. I show you the part of the teeth that I showed you in the beginning of this video. Where's the fucking teeth? Shit, I lost my motherfucking teeth now. Oh, there it is. This is how big of a roof of my teeth went out of my mouth. Can you see that? My teeth had no more cover. Watch the videos. You see the black side where this thing came off. My teeth had no more cover. They broke my tooth. They broke them. They used to stab it, then they start breaking it. And this thing has band of colors. It's dry now, but it has band of colors. And this band of colors is actually deposit, the poisoning from your bloodstream, depositing in the teeth, just like a tree. And it shows how much poison you have been poisoned and for how long. Ask a forensic. They will tell you this. They will tell you this. And the Angolan government does not allow me free access to hospital. I'm always very heavily surveilled and followed. My phone calls are stopped. They stopped me from walking into Nimburu, and they've been impersonating me in my YouTube and Facebook accounts. And they are also making false charges to arrest me, to kill me in prison. Thank you guys. Let's not make this video bigger. I know YouTube will come up with some shit to destroy this video.